place to another. But other than that, no phones, because the rest of the time it is occupied with other things, right? So occupying the rest of the time, now that's the biggest concern sometimes that even parents have. Now we have to move on to the final question for today. What's one small change we can make today to protect our mental health from too much screen time?
Okay. My favorite way is connection.
Okay.
And so there's this sort of catchphrase, connection before correction.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you think about trying to teach children and young people about disconnecting, digital detox and everything, so it's in a way a form of correction. And young people do not really respond very well to being corrected. They love being right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the way into that, parents, is to connect. So if you do not connect to them, it's very hard to help them disconnect, which is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to talk to your kid about, what you're seeing, in their pattern of behavior that concerns you, and sort of say that, you're here for them, you're going to help them with it, rather than you do this. So instructing them and sort of making them feel shameful will only increase resentment. And kids these days do not know, or maybe are not that skilled at sort of managing resentment. Like I said, exposure to screen time causes a lot of emotional dysregulation. And that's one of the issues when you have, feelings that are brewing inside of you. You do not have a way to channel it healthily. So monitor your kids' sleep, mood, and the ability to stay on task. That itself, the awareness and staying present with your kids. So the key word here is connection. That's the small change that we can hope to make as parents. And another thing I would like to also say, because I'm a child psychiatrist, and I don't know if you're aware, usually people like me, we're the last stop.
Uh-huh.
And
after all other avenues fail, then they come
correct.
to you.
And that makes us, work really hard to actually get things back on track. And we do it. However, don't make us the last stop. Help is there. Reach out for help early.
It's not taboo.
It's not a taboo.
Yes.
And if you can think of it as not solely your own responsibility to figure everything out, actually everything is figure outable, but you need that village to back you up.
Yep, and we've got the Penghulu as well, part of the psychiatrist group and all that. So, but yeah, that's a thing, right? So disconnecting to be able to connect. Now, the disconnect here is referring to the digital stuff.
Yes.
The connect here is the human aspect of it. So yeah, we're just making it very clear right now, because if
so you connect to disconnect.
Yes, you connect to disconnect. Right. So before we end, Doctor, anything else you'd like to add for our listeners?
I believe that every one of us are trying our best, and I believe that is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Be very present and intentional with what you're trying to, sort of impart to your younger ones. And remember that you are not supposed to be doing it alone.
Yes.
Humans work best in tribes.
Mm-hmm.
So find your tribe, make that connection, and stay happy and healthy.
All right. If your husband doesn't help you, slap him off the head. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor. We hope to catch you again. We really don't have enough time to talk about this because we've barely scratched the surface today, but we'll be more than happy to have you again, and we'll talk more about this.
Sure. Thank you so much, KJ.
All right. So that was Dr. Anita Codati, who is a consultant child and adolescent psychiatrist with Hospital Tunku Aziza in KL. And this was Health on Tracks. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, have a great time. Bye-bye.